Goddamn, it's windy. Hey, November rain. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, I gotta go fix some things in my cemetery. Fucking windy. We had a crazy windstorm. Crazy windstorm. Hey, Stacy. Stacy Marie. Rep Ash. What up, Steph in the house? What up, Republican Ash? Debbie Lou. Hey, girl. Listen, I'm gonna wait for a few more people to come in here. I'm on my phone. So I'm not on my laptop, so I can't because this is gonna be quick. It's gonna be quick. I got my son home. Um it's Wednesday. Listen, Linda. Who's Linda? Listen. What up, Kara? Kara, my friend Kara spells her name the same way with a K. My middle name is Kara. Leanna Kara. But it's spelled with a C. Ditterbug. How's the baby? How's the baby? So can I tell you guys, Ditterbug's baby? I might have to drive over to her house and kidnap her. She's so cute. Oh my God. If you need a babysitter, Ditterbug, you might want to just drop her off here. She's so cute. So freaking cute. Beautiful baby. She's got the little cheeks. Oh my God. She's just precious. Precious. Oh my goodness. Hey, Stop Animal Cruelty. Hey, Miss Lee. Foxy Bot in the house. Hey, Orion. Long time no see. Capone. Yo, Capone. You guys, for those of you guys, haven't you ever seen a kid arguing with his mom? No, I didn't see that. So if you guys haven't seen, if you watch the Chris Watts thing, which I couldn't sleep last night. I slept so much yesterday, and I was on the phone with a friend that I haven't talked to in a while last night. We were on the phone for a pretty good length of time last night. And when I got off, I was like, let me see if the Chris Watts thing is there. So I started watching it and I fell asleep. And then this morning, as soon as I woke up, I put it right back on. And I'm like, almost at the end. And I hear Kay's voice. And I'm like, wait a second. I know that voice. And then I hear Laura. Laura was in the documentary. You can't see them, obviously. They were talking about the case on social media and how it was people were arguing about it. The whole video was basically what we all already saw, right? Because we all followed this story. So it was basically all the footage. It was like somebody took the time out to edit all the footage together, all the police footage and everything all edited neatly together in like chronological order. So there's nobody talking, there's no commentary or anything. So they pretty much let the story tell itself from Shanann's videos all the way through, to the police footage and interviews and stuff like that. So there was no other commentary, which was pretty amazing that they were able to do that with everything. No, Dana. It was literally like 2 seconds of Kay and Laura arguing on my panel. Actually, it was my video. Where's my royalties, Netflix? I'm gonna copy strike them. That's monetized. That's my money right there. Just kidding. Liz, it was like, the whole time as we watched all that stuff, didn't you kind of wish like somebody could just put it together in that way? I mean, they took all the important stuff, all the important pieces, put it together, and made a story with no narration. It's crazy, but yeah, it was pretty good. It was edited pretty nicely. Mm. Me too, Stacy. But I was like, all of a sudden, I hear Kay's voice. I was like, oh shit! I'm like, I know that voice, Kay, and then Laura, of all people, of all the YouTubers that relentlessly spoke on this case. They picked the argument that Kay and Laura had on my panel, which is funny because we just revisited that. So I watched it in the morning. Yep. And you even hear Kay say, Laura, in her voice, Laura. so, um, so yeah, check it out. If you guys have Netflix, definitely check the video out. I mean, it's nothing new, right? There's nothing in there that we haven't seen. If you follow the case, you know all the details. But they basically put it together in pretty much chronological order with all the footage. The only narration there really was the text messages. So the two loudest women, yeah, right? Why are you victim bashing me? Wait, that was Laura. Yeah, Laura said, why are you victim bashing? yeah. You hear Laura say, why are you victim bashing? So, yeah, it was literally like 2 seconds, which is funny. There's Laura in there. I can't screen record it because I don't know. You can't screen record Netflix videos, none of them. So, totally off topic. Totally. Yeah, right, Zulily. Well, totally off topic. Talk about somebody not for nothing that taunted her family. But yeah, you would think when they were talking on that topic, she would have made it. This is a little off topic, but I just want to make a correction, okay? I was listening to um just now Wendy V's video, okay? Wendy V clipped, I guess Tiffany was on panel last night on Heidi's. I missed that. So um I just listened on the Wendy V. And I just want to bring everybody back to reality for a minute and what exactly happened. Because, again, this story is missing things, it's missing pieces. All right. When everything happened, right? She says she just disappeared for a month. Nobody heard from her. Nothing, it was like she totally just disappeared, right? They got in a fight and she just completely disappeared. And Laura just started talking about her, was talking about her, talking about her. And I'm sorry, I have to stand up again for what's right because again, that's not how things went down. And so this is how I remember things going down over that month, okay, which wasn't even a month because it's only been 3 weeks, but we'll just be honest. Dawn Marie Heidi is her name's Cindy now, but it was if you search Heidi M, her that's her channel. It'll come up and it says Cindy. So, do you hear Chris Watts phone call J for J? He's talking to a lawyer. Says he believes he's done his time and he wants to get out. No, I didn't hear that, Gamer G. He's done his time. Yeah, okay, buddy. You got another I don't know, lifetime to go. So oh, Wendy V has the link. Okay, thank you, Mandaray. Let me just explain this. Okay. I just want to explain this, how this went down. Now, they got in a fight. Tiffany took her whole entire channel down. Okay. Videos, everything. And I want to say it was like 5 or 6 days maybe later, she came back and she made one community post on her channel letting everybody know I'm great, I'm fine, my decision, I made my decision, but I'm doing good and blah blah blah. Okay? And of course, when you make a post like that, right? Everybody's going to start commenting, right? Cuz we know the YouTube game by now. We've been here long enough to know the YouTube game. We know how it goes, right? You put something up, people are going to comment on it. They're going to give their opinions. Like, we know that game by now, right? So, oh, thank you, Zero Filter Jules. Appreciate that. Thank you. So, and I remember it. Hold on. There's somebody walking by. My dog's barking. I remember it. She made this post, a bunch of people commented on it, but there was this troll account named Cruel Intentions, I believe was the name. Okay. And this troll account had left a few comments, right? And then I remember her then commenting back to this troll account this big long paragraph or so, right? About Laura. And I'm just going to be honest, it wasn't very fucking nice. You know, she was kind of tearing Laura apart in this comment. Now, I don't have a screenshot of it. I have a screenshot of part of it, but not the whole thing. Okay. So that was the first thing that I saw that went into detail about what happened. She was talking about her feelings towards Laura, which she has a right to do. Okay. But that was, in my opinion, this long thing explaining what happened. So it's like that was there. So you didn't go live, but you were commenting, right? Well, that post and all those comments then got deleted that day or one day. And the very next day, Jules got up and made a video talking about me, Laura, and Tiffany. Okay, which she has a right to do again. Laura then responded to that video, right? And then in response to that video, Jules made another video. Now, I believe there's a comment section on Jules's videos. So there was again comments being left and made and everything like that. And then Corey picked it up and started talking about it and making live after live after live talking about this whole situation, giving her opinion on the situation. Right. So what I don't understand here is, all right, wait a second. Not, yeah, not Zero Filter Jules. Jules. Just Jules. Bellevue. Bellevue Jules made it. So now, like, I feel like I have to correct this because that's not it didn't just go down the way it was like Laura just started talking shit for no reason, right? She just started going off and saying all these things about her for no reason, out of nowhere. She just couldn't shut up about her. That's not how it fucking went down. And let's just be honest here, okay? Two people made fucking videos that have nothing to do with the situation, zero to do with the situation, right? And they have these strong opinions about it. And they're some of the stuff they're wrong. They don't know what they're talking about. And it's like, well, you know, of course you're going to respond. Why are these people making these videos in your defense? Right? I mean, so she's not supposed to respond to any of that. But is that Dana chick for real? I don't know what happened with Dana. Why is Dana's name keep coming up here? The thing is here, okay, I feel like this is just me. It was like designed for this to happen. Okay. It's like I'm gonna disappear completely and or at least say I disappeared completely. We know you didn't, right? And then other people are gonna fight my battles, right? And then when when Laura responds, it's gonna look like Laura's being crazy. But it's not that, right? Because there's people who had no fucking idea what they were talking about making videos about this shit, who weren't involved, who weren't there, who weren't behind the scenes in conversations, making these videos. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, this story's not being told really 100% right. And it's not fair. It's not fair. Thank you, Butterfly Kisses. Dana's giving me a run for my money with chat disruptions. What the fuck? What is going on? It's just, in my opinion, it's not fair, right? To say that she's been just talking shit out of nowhere, like she was just like, I couldn't stop talking about it. That's not how it went down, because I know she was making a conscious effort not to talk about it. Okay. All right. So she said a troll was them. You know, she's been accused of being how many trolls? We've all been accused of being trolls. That that actually kicked off video after video after video from people who had no involvement in the situation. Zero, zero, zero involvement, making videos about it as if they knew what they were talking about. Now, you guys are obviously, Corey, I see you in here. You guys are obviously, entitled to your opinions. I mean, you guys are just as entitled to get up and talk about shit as we are. But the whole thing is like, if you don't know the whole story and you weren't there, and nobody was trying to paint the story like some secret crazy shit happened in the background. That's not what it was. It's just simple. There's more to the story. So don't just judge what you see on on YouTube. That's all. I think that's fair to say, right? Fair to say. All I wanted was peace. That's all I want. I mean, I just don't think it's fair to act like, "Oh, I just disappeared," and that was it. You were in chats, you were in comment sections, you didn't just completely disappear for an entire month. That's not what happened. Stop misrepresenting the truth, okay? Because I'll be here to make sure that the truth is told, because I can't with that shit. Nobody's 100% the victim. No, doesn't work like that. You're either, you played a little role, you antagonized a little bit, she antagonized a little bit. Okay, it's a ladder. It's like, come on, you didn't just disappear innocently for an entire month. Put your community post back up. Okay, because maybe if people saw that and realized, okay, well, maybe that's what pissed Laura off, which even after she read that, she didn't make a video about it. It wasn't until Jules made her first video that she then went and responded to it. So I just feel like that needs to be fucking straightened out. Yeah, nobody disappears from YouTube. It's like meth. Nobody does. But besides that, there was also reaching out to people, okay, behind the scenes too. So I've spoken to some of those people. So it wasn't like I just disappeared and nobody didn't talk about this with anybody, because that's bullshit. Okay. That's not how it went down. So we're going to be honest here and we're going to put things out. Let's just put them out the right way. Let's just be honest. Okay. You're not innocent in this whole thing. Okay. Where you were like, I was just gone and I don't know what happened. I was gone. No, that's not how this went down. You weren't gone. You weren't gone. It's not fair. It's not fair. What's your question, Corey? Right. Thank you. It's the cause and effect of all parties involved. Then it snowballed. Thank you, beefers. Great way to put that. Let's pin that to the screen. What's Corey's question? I don't see it. So let me go back up here. Marianne antagonized. Well, yep, you got your shit stirrers in the crowd, right? You have people that are nosy that want to know what's going on. So of course, they're asking questions and they're saying things, and I feel like this was designed a certain way, just putting that out there, so that it was like, I'm going to hide over here, let everybody else say what they got to say, and then come back. No, you were playing a role in this still. Okay. Whether it was behind the scenes talking to people, you weren't just quietly gone away by yourself. Listen, we were all friends at one time. So we're just going to have to be honest here. All right. And I'm fucking done with this shit, with this fucking, I'm a victim. Everybody's acting like they're 100% victims. Nobody's 100% victim in anything. It doesn't work like that. Yo, is screen blurry or did I smoke bad weed last night? I don't know, ma'am. Chainsaw, they really should buy a certain someone do what? I don't know what that means. Um, I gave up 2 beefers. I really did. Okay. But the antibiotic poison, who the fuck got that? So I just feel like that has to be put out there that it's not like, you know, stop. Just stop with the bullshit. With the I went away. I wasn't playing any role in this. Somebody listen, and I'm just being this is my opinion. Somebody obviously gassed up Jules and gassed up Corey. I don't think that these 2 women just all of a sudden decided to, "Hey, I'm going to fucking make a video." Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Something inspired that, okay? Somewhere. Whether it was conversations had, something. They didn't just jump up on a fucking there's no. They didn't just jump up on their panels and start making fucking videos about this shit. I think I'm try what? I'm missing some comments here. I'm not trying to argue. I don't know. I can't see all the fucking comments. That's simply not true. So, all right, maybe for you, Corey, because you know what? I'll say maybe for you because you do just go up and make a lot of videos. Jules, I don't know. I don't know. Could we talk privately? Sure. We can. I've tried to. This shit with sharing screenshots, okay, is not the equivalent. You saying, Laura, I'm going to share screenshots every time you mention my name. Oh, well, she mentioned my name. So I'm going to just start sharing screenshots. No, 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 no. That doesn't work like that. Doesn't work like that. This whole fucking thing was designed, okay? Because you had all these screenshots waiting to go, waiting to be fired off. But you were quiet for 3 weeks, right? We're supposed to believe that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Girl, please, please, come on. It's not how this works, girl. I've been in this game for a long time. It doesn't work like that. I was just quietly, innocently away, but I came back with all these screenshots that I'm ready to give away to people that I previously fucking hated. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. Then I read something last night about Laura was trolling you. I don't even know what the fuck that's all about. I don't know. Doesn't work like that. I think it's easy for weak people to constantly play the victim because they never have to change. It's an easy gig. Can't disagree there. Did you read my comment? That's my conclusion. Hold on, Badger. Is it about the weak people? Sometimes Laura's behavior is enough for people to want to step in. Nobody needs to gas people up in those situations. Listen, who is this? Official Tall Videos. Never seen you before. Just saying. It's weird how you are very invested in this situation, but I've never seen you before. See, this is exactly what's been happening over the last few weeks. It's like these troll accounts pop in that are so emotionally invested in this situation and saying things that are like, hmm. I don't think this would, I mean, just my personal opinion again. I don't think a subscriber would say these things, some of the things that some of these accounts say. Okay. And again, I'm just going to put this out there. We were all friends at one time. Okay. So just think about that for a second. Just think about that. We're not stupid. Okay. These troll accounts come in and they say these kind of specific things that are like, I don't know. Trying to gas you up in the chat to talk about things. It's just kind of strange. If it was reversed and had been you, Liana, we would have jumped in also. Hold on. due to our love for you. And I see, Debbie, and I understand that. I get that. That's why when I was told it's not my problem, I got really fucking upset. Because I don't know how the fuck anyone can figure this is not my problem. Like, is it? It's not my problem. I'm not the one who has a problem with specific people. Okay, it might not be my problem that way, but it is my problem when I bring people around my subscribers, right? And then they become invested in them. And then those people fight. And then my name's all over people's chats. And they're like, oh, what's MM think? Well, then it becomes my problem. I don't know how anyone can figure it's not my fucking problem. That's insulting to even say that it's not my fucking problem because it is my problem. How is it not your problem when two of your closest friends are fighting with each other? I'm just curious. How is that not my problem? So I was just going to sit there and be like, yeah, everything's fine. Everything's fine. No, it doesn't work like that. Not my problem, though. I don't know, Laura. You sure about that official toll videos? Because you're really invested in this situation. You don't know her. You don't know any of the players. Think about these people, and then she's caught trolling in chats. Ha ha. Okay. Hey. Okay. All right. Before COVID, Laura asked for peace. When I was well enough to pay attention to YouTube again, all hell broke out. My strength's still low. The constant discontent is tiring. It is tiring. It is fucking tiring. Okay. It's tiring for me because I don't even want to be involved or fucking with I just want to fucking I wish I could just make this all fucking go away, but I can't. And it's not fair when stories are being half-ass told. Like that's not fair. It's just not. It's just not. Of course you can, but you could try adulting like make a mobster chainsaw. I'm not gonna get in up here and start insulting people. That's not going to get anywhere. It's not going to do us any good, right? It's not going to do the situation any good. But let's fucking be real and be honest. You didn't just walk away for fucking 4 weeks and all of a sudden you were being like attacked and thrown. No, that's not how it fucking happened. Put your fucking community post back up. Show the fucking comments that you left. I mean, that's inflammatory. You're inflaming somebody. And then you're like, you can't sit around and be like, well, why are they so upset? Come on, dude. You're not 100% innocent. Stop. Nobody's 100% innocent. Right. Unknown Capone. That's what I'm trying to say, Capone. That whole thing was left out last night. That whole part. And it's like, I'm sorry. This whole thing's just fucking weird anyway. Because it's sitting like, are you being interviewed? Like, what the? This is so fucking weird. It was so weird the way it was set up. Fucking weird. Fucking weird. Yeah, this is the way. Go live yet again. Get that money. What money am I getting, dude? What money am I getting? Please show me the money that I'm getting from this. It's not monetized. Okay. What money am I getting from this video? Nothing. Zero. Zilch. I have nothing to fucking gain by this video except for just trying to make the story sound a little more fucking realistic. That's all. So, I mean, I'm sick of things being painted where it's like one side's totally innocent and the other side's evil. That's not life. That's not how it fucking goes. These are two fucking opinionated bitches who both at times, okay, cannot keep their fucking mouths shut. I'm just being honest. They're two opinionated bitches who can't keep their fucking mouth shut, who have to let people know how they feel. So they're both contributing in this situation. No one is forcing you to stay here, Mary Jenkins. Who the fuck is Mary Jenkins? Mary Jenkins, if you have a problem with this, take a hike, girlfriend. That's all. Two right fighters. Right, beefers. Friendship fallout should be behind the scene, not on a public platform, but TM needs to take account for her own actions. Thank you, Bethany. Amen. Amen. You did not just walk away 100% quiet and hide, and we know you better than that. Okay. We all know better than that. You were watching, you were still here. Just like when Mandy says she's leaving, Mandy never leaves. She's always here, still watching. Okay. And she's paying attention. Mandy leaves for 3 months and then comes back and still knows every single thing that's going on. Well, that tells you that Mandy never left fully. Okay. She might not have a channel. She might not be in chats, but she never fully left. Nobody fucking leaves this place ever. So if people are saying they left, they didn't fucking leave. I'm just going to be dead honest with you. They didn't fucking leave. They didn't leave. I think the recent stuff has brought out a lot of people who don't usually talk much. Okay. Sure. Sure. Can it be accepted that TM and Laura popped off at each other and walk away and let it rest? I mean, it can on my behalf, Pugs. But that, again, I see these two people right now who are not going to stop fucking doing this. This is going to go back and forth. You know, let me make a channel and post screenshots and send screenshots to people that aren't even fucking involved in the situation and get them pissed off. That's where you're wrong, dude. I don't care if you warned people, if you didn't, you're fucking wrong. End of story. You are fucking wrong. Wrong. That a cat's better out for a long time. All right, Pugs, I'll take your word for it. I've never personally seen it. Tiffany took it to a whole other level. I agree. Let's go to the screenshots, okay? That Laura showed. Laura did show screenshots first, okay? But again, let's go to what happened that day when those were shown. I do remember Tiffany coming in chat. I remember her saying, "Oh, you know, Laura was lying about a fight that they had." Right? So Laura said, "Well, I'll prove you wrong." She didn't challenge it. So she showed the screenshots from just that portion just to prove what she was saying was right. Okay. That she was not lying about a situation. That is different than somebody taking screenshots and sending them to people who aren't involved in the situation at all, or posting pictures of people's coworkers who aren't involved at all, sending them to people who aren't, you know, already fucking hateful enough without them, and getting them fucking gassed up. That's different. Totally different thing. Okay. Showing a screenshot to show that, no, you called me a liar. This is not a lie. This is what happened, is a lot different than passing screenshots out to people behind the scenes that to try to paint somebody. That is a fucking smear campaign. Let's just be real. That's the fucking definition of a smear campaign right there. Trying to get other people involved, right? Because when people campaign, what they do is they're trying to get other people to believe their story, their whatever, their plight, whatever they're fighting for. So that's a campaign. So when you're going around, you're campaigning, okay? And you're fucking collecting people and passing out fucking what do they call that shit? Propaganda. You're getting people involved in a campaign. That's a smear campaign. Okay? Taking things out of context, twisting them, and making them into something that they're not, that's a smear campaign right there. That's a smear campaign. Defending yourself and saying what really happened, that is not a smear campaign. Any fight, okay, eventually turns into name calling and shit like that. That's what happened here, obviously. But I can't help but feel that it was designed to fucking turn into this. I just can't. Because if you really wanted this shit private, you would have said, hey, Corey, hey, Jules, you know what? I don't want this stuff out there on YouTube. Could you guys please just stop making these videos? Stop talking about it. Could you respect my privacy and my friendships and stop talking about this? But no, that's not how it went down. That's not how it went down. So let's be real. You don't see fucking, I don't know, Badger making videos about it. You know what I'm saying? You don't see that happening. I'm just trying to fucking be real here, guys. Let's be real. Call a spade, and maybe we could all move the fuck on with our lives. Move on. Go your separate way, man. Go your separate way. Who the fuck cares who's right and who's wrong? Who gives a fuck? Really? Is any of this shit important? Nope, not really. It's like, what are you going to get out of proving any of this shit? I just don't understand. I don't, maybe I'm missing something here. Maybe I'm missing something here. I just don't see what you're going to get out of this. What the fuck are you getting out of wasting your time sitting there looking through your phone at fucking shit that happened a fucking year ago? What are you getting out of posting videos about Amanda Lynn's fat fucking ankles as if the girl doesn't know that we all think she's fat and we called her a fucking pig and every other name in the book? I mean, just being honest here. No, there is no winner, B-Fergs. It's that thing, like I said last night. It's like, oh, I'm gonna go fuck your friend, and then boyfriend goes and fucks your friend. Nobody's winning in that situation. Okay? Nobody's winning. You're not gonna win. Nobody's gonna win in this situation. Nobody was gonna win in the situation with Diane and Randy either. Okay? Diane and Randy have fucking, there's the people who are gonna stand by them through thick and thin. All you're doing right now is just basically further fueling the people that already fucking hate Laura. That's all you're doing. That's all you're accomplishing right now is further fueling that. So you're wasting all this time to get people that already fucking hate Laura to hate her more. Congratulations. Maybe a few people change their minds. A few people. Wow. Wow. Is that worth it? Not really. Not in my book. Mm-mm. I had to say something at this point. I can't go at someone for their looks. I just can't. I have, and it hurts me too, so I can't. I try not to either. Happens, whatever, you know. People end up revealing how low they'll go, and it's just pure ugliness, a dark soul. I agree, B-Fergs. You're not doing yourself any favors in this process. I think I should add that too. You know, you're not. You're not doing yourself any favors. You're making yourself just look spiteful, vindictive, hateful, angry, you know. And if you don't care, fine. If you don't care, fine. But you're just setting bridges ablaze that are never going to be able to be rebuilt. So it's self-destructive more than anything, in my opinion. It probably won't simmer down anytime soon, Bethany. It probably won't. She turned into Mandy. She's getting there. I learned yesterday not to ever make jokes about a floral neck pillow. Who the fuck has a floral neck pillow? I mean, let's just fucking cut this shit, cut your losses, and fucking go your separate ways already. Go your separate ways. Because everybody could play this game. We could all play this game, right? Of going through shit. I don't have the fucking time to play this game. I don't know about you guys. I don't fucking have the time, nor do I have the care or want to do this. It's a waste of fucking valuable time that you're never going to get back in your life again. You're never going to get this time back again. People know 3 is a crowd. Sure, rep ass. Here's a big virtual squeeze. It's just a waste of time, man. It's a waste of time. You could be doing so much more with this time. There's so many other things, especially as a young person. Go out. You know, the weather is nice. Go for a walk. Go fucking climb a fucking mountain. I don't know. But to sit around putting time into hate and getting back at somebody and fucking destroying somebody is not a fucking very productive use of time. Okay? I saw something about being said, and I assume it was about me, that it was like counterproductive. And I'm like, this isn't a job, dude. And again, this whole thing I think started off last night where it's like, I'm supposed to stand up for you. I'm not going to stand up for you when you're not fucking right, in my opinion. I can't. I don't, just because we're friends, it doesn't mean I have to have somebody's back, even when they're in the wrong. Okay? In this situation, I felt you were in the wrong. So I'm not going to have your fucking back in this situation. Because to me, that's not what friends do. It's just not. It's just not. And I told you how I felt. And I was told my feelings don't matter, that it's not my problem. So that's all I could do at that point in time. That's all I could do. And then I was told that I'm not seeing everything. No, I'm seeing everything. Trust me. Come on. I'm seeing everything. I saw what I saw. I know what I saw. I saw everything. Everything. And what I see is somebody way too entangled in shit that really isn't important. That's what I see. Somebody way too angry for something that didn't really need that much anger. Okay? That's what I see. I mean, I can't tell people how to feel, but in my opinion, I would never get this angry about something like this. I just wouldn't. I just can't. It's not worth it. These aren't people that are ever going to affect my real life. It's not worth the anger. I mean, maybe you need to go back and watch my series and see things that actually affect your life, right? Death and all those things. And then talk about anger, because this shit is petty and stupid. It really is. There's a lot of haters out there. If anyone is harboring a sex offender, what the fuck are you talking about, Richard Graper? Who the fuck is harboring a sex offender besides my family? Just kidding. Actually, I'm not, but seeing you, even just a picture and listening to your voice, is why I come here. I hate to see you upset. I'm not upset, Austin James. I'm just disappointed, I guess, is the best way I could put it. Because, you know, you already want to believe people are a certain way, and then they just completely like I want to be wrong about people, right? Sometimes. Like, no, it's not this. But the more I see, the more I realize I guess I'm where I should be right now. Because this is not anything that I would want to fucking be part of, involved in. Sharing screenshots and all that shit. Nope. Sorry. Not from your friends. Did you see why comment under your last video? Did you see why comment? You mean Kalea? No, I didn't. Yeah, there's a cricket in my fucking garage and I want to kill myself because I hate crickets. No, Kalea did not. Did not. True friend will listen when advice is given. my advice is to just, you don't have to like fucking people. You don't have to like each other. That's, my advice is not to suck it up and fucking, but like, there's this narrative being created right now of these things that were not happening. I'm sorry, they just weren't fucking happening. And I'm like, no, that's not. I'm trying to understand what the actual anger is about, I guess, is what's fucking puzzling me. What's the anger about? Because this anger, did something happen that I don't know about? Because this anger seems way overinflated. And I saw everything, so I probably shouldn't have said that, because then I'll be accused of, you didn't see this and you didn't see that. No, I did see it. And I'm still trying to understand, what is this anger about? Why is this over the top anger? Where is this coming from? I just don't understand. Why can't you just dislike somebody, right? Just dislike somebody and dislike them. I don't understand why you have to dislike them and destroy them at the same time, I guess, is what I'm saying. It's just shitty. It's fucking shitty. Where's Ems? I just saw Badger say, "Sup, Ems." Where is Ems? Is she in here? She is in here. Ems, how you doing? And I'm hoping to God you're doing a little better since the last time we spoke. And for those that don't know, I spoke to Ems privately. So to hear how she's doing, to reach out and tell her that, um, oh, my name is under the, get out of here, Kalea. Oh, Larry, they gave me credit. I'll take it. I'll take it. If you guys didn't know, Ems is dealing with a really hard time. And so, yes, I reached out to her to see how she's doing and let her know that if she needs anything, I'm here, because I went through what she's going through right now. Reactions to reactions to reactions. Everyone is hurt, is how I see it. And when one hurts, they react or want to defend themselves, and they should have a right to do so. I agree, Mommy Mars. You should be able to delete yourself. But at the end of the day, none of this shit is even like, who fucking cares, really, at the end of the day? That's the point I've gotten to in the last couple of months. I've started to realize, who the fuck really cares? This shit is not important. Look what Ems is going through right now. She can't change her situation. That's important. Okay? This shit is not important. It's just not. It's just fucking not. It's our feelings are getting hurt. We're fucking grown women. If we can't deal with hurt feelings by this point in our lives in a mature adult way, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. I really don't. I just don't. Yes, we were. So please, also, I would appreciate if you guys put some prayer hands in the chat for her, for Ems. Because that's some real fucking shit that you can't change. You can't change it. Please answer. Critical K wants to know. Is Critical K in here? Thank you. Falls under fair use. Is Kay freaking out because they used her voice? I love Kay. I love her. I love you, Kay. Oh, shit. I'm here. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the prayer hands. She's bad. I see people's names in here that I haven't seen in here in a long time. And I'm happy to see these people's names, their faces, and people that are coming together. Is your audio somehow on Netflix? Michelle. So Yeah, and not mine, not my voice. Kay and Laura, right, came on my panel one night. This is like shit, a year ago, over a year ago. And they had an argument about the Chris Watts case. They had like a debate about the Chris Watts case. And that was then clipped and put into this documentary on Netflix. It was literally a few seconds. They really should have, I mean, to be right, they really should have reached out to us, me, Kay, and Laura, all three of us, to get our, okay to put our voices in here in the thing. Well, my voice wasn't in there, but it was my video. I own it. I own the video. So no, they never got permission ever. Who's CK? Oh, K, critical K. No, K, they never got permission. They never asked for permission. Absolutely not. That's what I'm saying. They should have came and got our permission. Like, I don't know if they took it from my video or from Laura's video. What's her name? Kalea just said my name was credited, so I think she meant me. They didn't use it was just a coincidence. Yeah, they just used my video. It was my video. But Laura also clipped my video so they could have found it on her channel and took it from there. It says in the it does say makeup lobster. That's fucking weird. Nice. You know what? I look at it like this: free advertisement. People are gonna be like, "Ooh, who's Makeup Mobster?" And they'll go and they'll fucking search me. Thank you. Too bad Kay didn't say, come on, Laura, perplex QT, life perplex reacts. Come on, and gave her like a little plug. But who would have known that it would have gotten fucking used? That's pretty cool though. I can't even screenshot it though because fucking Netflix doesn't let you do that. I'll have to take a picture. I can record it while it's on my TV. That's what I'm gonna have to do. I'll have to watch it on my TV and then record it. And watch, I'll get fucking copyright struck for using it. My own fucking video. Moving on up to the east side. Oh, I didn't know I got credited. That's pretty cool. So it's funny because and I just told Laura this a little while ago. John, what up? How's the puppy? I just told what do you call it? I just told Laura this a little while ago. A couple of months ago, that video started getting tons of views and comments. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? I thought something had happened with Kay because I was like, well, people must be searching Kay's name. They're not searching my name. They're obviously, it's her video because I have her names in the title. So I was like, they have to be searching for Kay, you know? That's why they're finding this video. But it's so weird because they were specifically finding that video. I have two. Kay came on my channel twice, and it was that specific video that was getting comments and all this shit on it. And I was like, what the hell's going on right now? So I don't know if that was, that was it. Yeah, they just used the voices. They used Laura's voice and they used Kay's voice, and they gave me credit. So I'll take the credit, but that would be funny getting a straight for streaming your own content, right, Michelle? Fuck. I'll come on and watch on the replay. All right, Lightly. Hope you're feeling better. Another creator posted that Netflix was striking channels for copyright strikes for things discussed about the Chris Watts case. All of them were aired long before the Netflix documentary. Yeah, they can't strike you. People have to understand what strikes are, okay? The strikes, a copyright strike, there's all different types. There's content IDs, there's copyright takedowns, there's all different things. I don't know how they would be able to strike anybody. So CNN have used your clip on your video. That's why you're under CNN. Oh, I don't know, Kalea. Did they? I have no idea. Well, CNN could have produced the some of the content that was on or found it, right? Maybe they were crediting CNN. I don't know. I have to get back to work. All right, Badger, have a good day. You can't sue for fair use. No, I can't. No, peekaboo. It was fair use. They took it off. It's a public video on YouTube. They used it as part of commentary. I mean, I don't care. I don't care personally. I would now if I was Kay, I might care because they basically, you know, took a part of her conversation out of context and just put it on there because she was asking questions. Really, she wasn't like saying that that's what happened. Because I remember we listened to this live actually recently, and she was asking Laura a bunch of questions. And but the way they made it sound in there, it just was like Kay saying she drove her husband crazy. Forgot all about that happening on your stream. Laura won that battle, in my opinion. Mm. Well, it was an interesting conversation for sure that night. And I'm sorry for those who hate Kay. I have to. That's why I love her. You know, she knows how to make a conversation, man. That's a conversation. That debate. She's thought provoking. You know, she says things that might not be conventional, right? But they're thought provoking. And they make for very, very interesting conversation. That's why I will always have respect for Kay. I will. I haven't spoken to her in a while, not because of any reason. We didn't ever have any issues or anything, just because, you know, she's busy on her channel and busy on my channel. Kay does, you know, Kay's doing her thing. I'm not sure. I haven't even been over to her channel. I have to go check it out and see what's going on. Actually, it was Plunder that posted about the strikes. Really interesting. She knows how to elicit great responses. Absolutely. I told her from the day I met her in the Chris Watts group, I was like, Kay, you have a talent. Like she really does. I mean, and I say that whether you like her opinions or not, she has a talent. You know, look at all the really successful journalists and you know, even like look at Howard Stern, you know. You might not like his content, but the guy's a fucking genius. You know, he made a career out of being controversial and asking questions that people didn't want to ask and having uncomfortable conversations about things that people don't typically like to talk about. So, I mean, I've always liked Howard Stern, you know, and I didn't always like his content. I used to cringe, but I like him because I like that he's what he does, you know. I have respect for what he does. In fact, Howard Stern is who I listened to the morning of 9/11. He was the only one that wasn't on a fucking commercial that morning that I could get in when I got in my car. LOL. Doesn't Plunder use everyone else's stuff? They were taken down at one time. That is correct. Kay's doing a great job on this fraud case, MM. Oh, really? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, Plunder does use other people's content. I like Howard Stern. Mac and cheese in the house. Hello, Dardy. I haven't seen you in a while. Chit chat. Chit chat. You're here. I'm glad to see you here. I looked on my block list last night. We all took a nice look at my block list last night. Howard Stern is a legend. Certainly is. Hey, Lish, give me a text. I haven't checked my text yet today. I don't you might have texted me back because I did text you yesterday. I haven't checked. I literally woke up this morning and like started watching this Chris Watts thing right away. As if I didn't know the whole fucking story. They put it together very nicely. I'm impressed with the way it was put together. Because it was a lot of stuff, and I can imagine how long that took to edit from an editing point of view. I mean, this is what happens. I remember when I watched the Jodi Arias case, it was like they just kept retelling the story. You know, I would love to hear new details on these stories sometimes, but I don't know. I'm mad at Stern for the Hillary Clinton interview. He wasn't Howard Stern. Oh, you think he went too easy on her, Steph? I texted you when this started. Oh, okay. I got you, Lish. Thanks for answering me. I was going to message you when you were live. Thanks, Critical Kai. What's up, Alley Cat? Mac and cheese in the house. Yeah, so I mean, if you guys have Netflix, definitely check it out. You'll get to hear Laura and Kay for 2 seconds and see my name. I didn't see my name in the title, so I'm gonna have to go check that out. I'll watch it on my TV and I'll post it on my page on my what do you call it, community page. So I haven't watched him since he went to satellite radio. What is he on? I don't even know. I have satellite radio. I forgot like he was on. Do you guys remember his show? Remember when he had the show on E at night? I used to watch that shit when I was like in high school. Howard Stern was the shit, man, when I was in high school. Pugs, I'm not in the clip. It's my video though. It was on the Chris Watts documentary. It's called American Murder, something like that. American Murder. I forgot. I think she's smart, funny as fuck too. She thinks outside the box. Exactly, Jonice. Yeah, the E show. Okay, you remember it, B Fergs. So good stuff. XM, I think he has his own channel. Sirius and XM are now one company, aren't they? I'm pretty sure. I have XM in my car. I never checked it out. I gotta look. American Murderer, yeah. I'm assuming that this. Now I don't know if that was just like a one-off where they, just made a documentary about him, or if it's like going to be a series where they're going to cover other stories. Oh, thank you, Lil Lightly. Welcome. I can't see what you're doing because I'm on my phone, but thank you for joining. Eulogize Joan Rivers, my idol. Joan Rivers was so funny. Oh, it's under comedy. Okay. I have to check that out. I'll have to check that out. Sometimes I'm driving in my car. I mean, I have so much in my car. I have Pandora, so I listen to that most of the time. I don't really listen to my XM as much anymore. But what's the name of the Netflix is it called today? Michelle, it's called American Murder, and I believe it's called the Chris Watts story. Just type American Murderer, I think, or Murder, and it should come up. Yeah. Loveline. Yes, I remember that peekaboo. Wasn't that with Dr. Drew? And Dr. Drew and who else? Uh why do I want to say Adam Carolla? No. Was he on that? Was that on Z100 Loveline? Or am I thinking of something totally different? There used to be a show. I know at one time when I was like in shit. Now this is going back in the day. I was probably in middle school. There was a show that was on Z100. Dr. Drew was on it. Nobody knew who Dr. Drew was really at this time. He was on it. I want to say Adam Carolla. I don't know why. And then there was a woman. I forget the woman. Dr. Judy or some shit like that. Yes. Okay. I'm right. Hold on. Sorry about that. Yes, sex education. There was that show, and they used to call in, and people used to ask questions about it. And yeah, crazy shit. I had no idea about the amount of lying and deception he's done until I saw a couple of K's videos. Who's that? Honey Boo Boo. I gotta check out I'm sorry. I just saw your name. I need to check out some of Kay's videos. Makeup Mobster, did you receive an email from you, Marie? No, I didn't see one, but I'll check when I get off of here. I hope you're okay, Marie. Um, yeah, but that show was so funny. We used to like listen to it. It was like kind of dirty, for kids my age. I was in like middle school and we all used to listen at night and we'd talk about it in school the next day. Do you guys listen to Loveline? Do you hear about the guy that, called up and was cheating on his wife? Dr. Chris. Who's Dr. Chris? On the Sophie story. Oh, okay. I don't know that one. I haven't been paying attention to too much true crime. I have to kind of back into the swing of things. Back into the swing. I would like to follow that story that Laura was talking about. I was starting to watch the trial. That guy that killed his parents. Ugh, terrible. 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 All right. I didn't want to make this too long. I'm gonna hang out a couple more minutes and then the natives here get restless, aka my son. We got to do some work. Today is his off day, and then he's got school again tomorrow, Friday. Next week we start Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off, Thursday, Friday. I think we do that for 2 more weeks, 3 more weeks, and then we go to regular 5 days a week school. So they eased us into it, like for whatever reason. They said they had to assess the thing. So always love. We only have one life. Hey, we only have one life. I saw it. Always love. I watched it this morning. That is a terrible one. I'll never look at my stock pot the same. I never even heard of a stock pot. Mac and cheese. I hate homeschooling too. I didn't know what a stock pot was. When you're Italian, everything's measured in. Okay, that's a spaghetti pot. That's a sauce pot. I never heard of stock pot. Never heard. I thought people were talking about crock pots. Stock pot. All right. I don't know. We don't refer to them like that. It's like that's the meatballs. That's the spaghetti pot. Like really, I don't have names for them. Those are the names. That's the one you make the sauce in. That's the one you make the spaghetti in. Or you make stew in it. I don't know. Or you make the lasagna. That's the lasagna pot because the lasagna pot would probably fit in a stock pot because you have to have a long pot to put the lasagna noodles in there. My son's class locked the teacher out of the Zoom class. Get out of here. That's so funny. Gravy pot. You call your sauce gravy? Hell no, Steph. It's sauce. Gravy goes on turkey. I have a stock pot. It's just a big pot. Right. I have one downstairs. I took some of my mom's pots and her pans and shit. So did fucking Satan. Somebody stole her lasagna pan because I couldn't find it when I was cleaning her kitchen out. And as you guys could see, my mom's shit still all here. We haven't cleaned it out yet. There's all my mom's stuff right here. All that. From there to that purple bin with the car seat. All my mom's shit. And then there's tons of shit up downstairs too. We have not finished yet. Haven't gone through it. It's a lot of stuff. I see all sorts of shit. Her table's down there. Her little table that was in her room. It makes me so sad looking at that table. That was in her room. All her TV was on that. So sad. I still can't fucking go through it. All the other stuff's downstairs. Oh wow. Who, me, Jody's? Girl, I fucking look way 40. And no makeup on. I watch those videos of him. I can relate so much. My brother's wife is, well, I'll just hit my mouth. Yeah. It was a rough time in my life. Starting to get back to real life. I gotta go through all this shit. A lot of it is just like stuff that I don't know what to do with, you know? But we'll get there. We'll have to go through it. Yeah, exactly, Michelle. You have to be in the right mind to go through this shit. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I still haven't even emptied out her fucking hospital bag yet. So I still have her little bag that they gave me when she died. You know, I walked out of the hospital with this clear plastic bag with her shoes and her clothes. And it's like, I still haven't been able to bring myself to get rid of that yet. So baby steps. Jonice, I think I'm the granny here. 43. Damn, old lady. The old lady. 43. Mac and cheese. You don't want to throw anything away, but you know you can't keep the stuff. Yeah, well, stuff that was like when we went through the bulk of her house. I mean, I got it down to this. Imagine a house of 36 years at the time. My mom lived there, all the stuff in there. I mean, I had to get rid of the bulk of it. But a lot of it I kept. I tried to really only keep what's important, but I was being rushed through the process and didn't have time to really go through everything. So I was kind of just filling bins, throwing things in bins. This is like, I think a lot of this stuff in here is her Christmas shit. I threw a lot of stuff in storage at the time because I didn't have time. I went and rented a storage unit and threw all her shit in there. And a lot of it got ruined in there because it wasn't like a temperature controlled storage unit. So, um, yeah. So I had to get rid of a lot of that. Can't wait for you to finish your series. I started filming it Chit Chat, so it's coming. You absolutely don't look forward. You look 10 years younger. Thank you. I appreciate that. My sisters and I have my grandparents and my parents' stuff to go through. My mom tried so hard to get things organized, but it will take a decade to go through it all. Yeah, we only have one life. My mom was like trying in the last few years of her life because she was thinking of moving, so she was like, I have to start going through things. I don't want you guys to like be overwhelmed, if something happened to me, God forbid. So she was like starting to kind of go through things and get rid of things slowly but surely. And she thought it was a lot worse than it was. I mean, to go through it all by myself, yeah, it wasn't that easy because I had to do the whole house pretty much by myself. I would go there, stay there until like midnight or later. It was so eerie. The house was so quiet, and I just go through things. But box them up. It wasn't easy, that's for sure. Nobody helped in my family. Nobody. Not one person. The only person that really helped, I mean, my husband helped me with, thank God, the basement and the garage, but the rest of the house I went through by myself. And the only other person that kind of helped me with the kitchen was my her neighbor, my friend. So it was a lot to go through. Yes, it is. Soldier photos. Yeah, it's hard. It's very hard. Like this stuff's been sitting here for years now. I need to go through it and figure out what I'm doing with it. Some of it I had like packed, and I remember I planned on giving it away to people. And some of them were her sisters and her brothers, and I still haven't seen them. So I'm holding on to those things. I should probably just ship them at this point. Here you go. I mean, I have stuff that I was supposed to give one of her sisters, and I never gave it to her. Still sitting downstairs. So it sucks. But I'll get through it one day. I had to go through some of it because when I had to get rid of the storage unit, I was paying a ridiculous amount of money. It was $100 and something a month for this little, what was it, 3x10, I think, storage unit. That was a fucking mess when I opened it. I had closed the door on that thing. I couldn't go there during the summer because there was a sump next to it, and there were so many mosquitoes. I mean, you would literally get out of the car and there would be like thousands of mosquitoes. Fucking, and no matter what you did, I would spray the shit out of myself. They would be all over. They'd get in my car. So I had to wait until the following winter to empty my storage unit out. Ugh, it was a nightmare. It helps me more than you know whenever you talk about your absolutely amazing mama. Aw. Oh, Jonice, you lost your mom? Jonice, I love you, girl. You are. Jonice is gangster, man. She is one of the sweetest people here. And I don't know if you guys heard her, but if you didn't, I encourage you to go to Laura's, what was it, Dragon Royale? And fast forward to when Jonice came on panel because it was fucking hilarious. It was amazing. Jonice got up on panel and she won. She won. That's all I could say. But yeah, Jonice, I'm sorry, girl. It's so hard. And you're so young. How old was your mom when she passed? At this point, I have collect a lot from those who have passed. My sister, my dad. On soldier photos, yeah, it's hard. It's like you don't when somebody dies, like that's all that's left of them is their stuff, you know? And like in life, that stuff doesn't seem so important, but when they die and it's all you have left, you know, you just want to hold on to everything that was important to them. So it's very hard to let go. Exactly. Soldier photos, huge hugs. Rev, my little brother. Rev's my little YouTube brother. I take care of him. It's hard to let go when all you have left are things. Beef eggs, you know it too, girl. You know it too. Big hug. My mom passed 3 weeks ago. Whoa, 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 whoa. We only have one life. Your mom passed 3 weeks ago? Oh my God. I'm sorry. Can we go put some prayer hands in there? I haven't seen you around. We only have one life. I guess that's why. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Prayer hands. What happened? We only have one life. You were right. COVID? Oh my God. God, no. Shit. Oh my God. You're right, man. Holy shit. Oh, that's terrible. Man. Hey, we only have one life. You got my email address if you need to reach out. You know where I am. And I'm so sorry. I didn't know that. So sorry. God damn. Eggs and potatoes. I could have used you about an hour ago, big heck. My son, we went and got eggs, cheese, bagels. What were you? Hold on. Hold on. Sorry. Crazy, crazy boy over here. We only have one life. My sympathies. I'm so sorry. I haven't seen you around. So, um, damn. God, that sucks. You'll get by. We only have one life. You'll get by. Man, the first couple of months are so goddamn hard. So hard. So fucking hard. God. I was talking to somebody last night who also had lost their mom, and you know, I was like, we were talking about different things that we've gone through and experienced and thoughts we've had and things like that. And you know, I was thinking, man, you know, this person is the loss of their mother is so much more recent. You know, I'm going into 4 years. In fact, like this is the time of year where I start feeling down. You know, October is when I brought her into the hospital, the middle of October for the last time, and then I, you know, stayed there for months, and then she passed on November 20th. So, you know, this time of year is hard for me. It is. It's very hard. Um, but it is what it is. You know, the good news is this is good news. I know it sounds crazy, but like I forgot exactly what day I brought her in the hospital. Whereas the last few years, you know, I knew that day was coming. I know it was like the 18th or something. It was around then. But now I'm starting to kind of forget those details, and that's good. I know it sounds crazy, but it's actually a good thing because it means that I'm, you know, starting to focus more on the good and not the bad because um you kind of kind of like relive these things, you relive like that last month and the days and the, everything. And so I'm starting to kind of forget, which is a good thing for me because I didn't forget for a long time, that last month. In fact, last night talking about all this shit, I was like, wow, I haven't thought about the hospital and the sickness and all that in a long time. I just think of my mom now, which is a good thing. I don't want to think of the illness and the suffering and all that shit. That shit's horrible. Horrible. Mm. Diary, mine too. My mom died November 20th. It was 4 days before Thanksgiving. And I was rushed into her week and everything within those 4 days. So it was very hard. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry. I had to consult with my boss, Jesse. He wants me to hang some stuff up in his room, hockey. So I guess all my stuff came down. I'm so sad. He's growing up to the point where like my shit's corny now. It's like, I don't want your stuff hanging up in here, mom. Like the stuff you picked out. So we're just gonna basically turn his room into the fucking hockey hall of fame. And I have to deal with that. I have to deal with that. Okay? He wants to decorate his own room. I have to deal with it. Who is body shaming? What happened? To body shame her? Like, what the fuck? I'm still mad about it. I'm not done with Cheryl. Who's that? Oh, Jonice. Yeah, that girl. Mm-hmm. Fuck her. That's all I have to say. My mom is 84. She isn't good to any of her children or grandchildren. I can't relate. Well, Christy, that sucks. I'm sorry. Like, I don't even know what to say because that sucks. It just does. So, you know what you do in a situation like that? You be the mom. You be that mom that does care. And fuck the ones that don't. She could have gotten COVID while I was having surgery. I was in the hospital for 9 days. She never left me except that night. 20 days after surgery, she died. Oh my God, we only have one life. Please don't even carry that with you. Please don't carry that guilt with you. Don't. You don't know. It could have been from anywhere. Don't carry that. Don't. It's going to weigh you down, man. Ugh. That is heavy. Every year I go through moments of when my son died. His birthday is in October. My mom went into the hospital last December and died in January. This is my first year without her love and support. So hard. You're going to get through it, Jamie. You are going to get through it, girl. The first year is definitely the hardest, and I can't imagine what you're going through. I just can't. And I remember you sharing your story with me a while ago and me thinking to myself, like, I almost feel petty sometimes complaining about what I went through because there's people out there who have had it so much fucking worse than me or harder. But you will get through it. We'll all get through it. Just takes time. It takes time. Time is the great healer of all wounds. And I mean, it sounds so corny, but it's so true. You just have to let time pass. And I don't know if anybody else went through this, but as I was like grieving, you almost want to like rush yourself through this grieving process, right? like you think of ways to get out of it almost. It's so fucked up in your head. You're like, how can I just snap out of this? You can't. You can't. You just gotta go through it. You gotta fucking go through it. Took care of my mom with Alzheimer's starting in 2013. Aw, that's very recent, Susan. Very recent. 420. Wow, my dad died 419. That's crazy. Not 2018 and 2006, but when I went, Snoop, out of there. That's probably why he's throwing up. Stop drinking that water. It's yucky. I remember wishing I could sleep for a year to get through that. Yep. Beefers, I pretty much did sleep for a year almost. I swear to God, last year, I probably slept more than I had in 5 years. Like, I just slept and slept and slept. I needed it. My body needed a rest. My mom just passed, just talks 9 bags of garbage. Sorry to hear that, Al. It's far from being psychic, they make up fake accounts and block. Who's that? That's Cheryl? So true. I'm going through that part right now too. Like you want to pull yourself through it. It always comes in waves. It does come in waves. 24/7. Ooh. It's not petty. Everyone's loss is terrible and matters. It's something we can all relate to on a human being level. That's true. I took care of my mom for 4 years until she passed away. That's hard. Very hard. 4 years is a long time. I'm dealing with 4 closets of clothes. That's a lot. It's a lot. Get through it, Al. You'll get through it. Take your time. There's no rush. You will get through it. Ever taken Ambien? Trying to get a laugh from you. Oh boy, Ambien fucks you up, girl. I've taken it. I've taken it years ago. I mean, after my dad passed away, I was having a lot of anxiety. Well, my dad and then my friend passed. I was having so much anxiety and trouble sleeping. And my doctor gave me Ambien. Whew, that shit's crazy. Took off mom's, my ex's mom for 6 years until she passed. Wow. Hey, Mercedes girl, you too. Oh, I'm behind, so my comment was late. That's okay, Al. It's all right. I hear birdies. Yes, we have some birds in the background here. I'm outside. It's beautiful out right now. Last week's been shit. Ambien is the devil, Beefbergs. This shit is crazy. And you get used to it after, like, I don't know, taking it for like a month. Your body gets used to it and then it just kind of stops working. Like, it doesn't make you fall asleep as fast. And then it just starts making you fucking crazy, which is bad news. Yeah, it'll take you on a freaking wild ride. Those struggling with grief, know you are not alone. No, you are not. And um, if anything, my chat is always a good reminder of that. My mom has been gone 15 years. You don't forget, time heals. Holes are filled with new people and memories. You don't mean to. It just happens. I was 23 years old. Oh, peekaboo, that is so young. I still needed her. You always do. So true, peekaboo. Even like when people are always like, oh, my mom passed away, but she was 85. And I'm like, yeah, and like, yeah, that doesn't matter that she was 85, and you're in your 60s. Like, it doesn't matter. It still hurts. It's still your mom. You still need your mom. Like, it never doesn't hurt. It always hurts. I took it once. There will never be a choice. Pugs, you definitely do not need Ambien, girl. Ambien and Pugs, oh boy, that's a scary thought. That is a scary thought. Pugs hurts herself enough without Ambien, okay? Ambien, I always call my daughter and cuss her out for not bringing me fried mushrooms. Ooh, you know what I love? Stuffed mushrooms. Stuffed mushrooms are good. Yes, Kimberly, I see you, girl. I see you. Mm. Hetty Boo Boo and I took Ambien. I oh God. I woke up in the morning when and I was like going to email somebody and I'm like, what the fuck? I wrote emails to people that I didn't even remember writing. And they were like, they made no sense. Like people probably thought I was fucking crazy. Thank God it was like nobody I knew. I had emailed some like blogger or some shit. I don't even remember. It was so long ago. I mean, it was back in like 2006 or 7. I wanted my mom to get a card for her 100th birthday from the Queen and lots more paintings from her. Aw, mushrooms with bacon stuffing. Ooh, that sounds good, beefers. No food. Take a good food. We are eating at the hospital later today. Oh, good pugs. That's a good thing. Dude, stuffed mushrooms are no fucking joke. So simple yet so good. Little breadcrumbs. I don't really know what the fuck you put in them. I'm not much of a cook, but you know, you could buy them at the friggin' wherever Italian place. Hey, Daily Poppins, congrats on the mention on Netflix CNN. I didn't even see it yet. Daily Poppins. I saw the series or whatever, the documentary. I just didn't see my name, so I'm gonna have to go see that. It was so funny. I was driving with my son. We were going to get the bagel, and I'm like, I heard Laura's voice. I had it on my phone. I'm like, oh my god, that's Laura. I'm like, and it's Kay. My son's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, mommy's video is in this. Mommy's video. I can't believe that. Can you please read my last comment? Sorry, Kimberly. Let me scroll up. Can anyone see me? So I guess it's the one before that. Hold on. Kimberly, I don't see it for some reason. Would you mind writing it again? Oh, I lost my mom in August of 2005 and my dad passed away from throat cancer. Damn, girl, in 2006. A year exactly apart. Shit. Wow. Still miss them so much, but I know I'll see them when I get to heaven one day. That is insane. Kimberly, a year apart is hard, very hard. Damn. They say that happens, and I don't know why, but it does. It happens a lot where parents will die within like a year of each other, and that is so hard, so hard. I lost my dad and then lost my friend a year later, and so like my grief on top of grief was not did not put me in a good place, that's for sure. My dad passed away of a massive heart attack. I found out the day of his funeral. I could not be there because we were on holidays. Oh my God, Yvette, I'm so sorry to hear that. Daily Poppins, who are you talking about? Grown ass women. I know. I think I know. Yeah, grown ass women. Hard to believe, right? Attacks. Official Tovelio. Oh, really, Ms. OMG? Interesting. Yeah, I don't know that person. Don't know who that person is. Well, she can't hear me. She's behind. She's at the beginning. I'm talking to her as if she could hear us. Baby Blues, Baby Blues. I don't know if you were in here last night, but Ben defended your honor. He came on panel to defend your honor. Y'all, I need your prayers too. I did not want to even bring it up, but I need prayers. I absolutely believe in prayer. All right, guys, you heard her. Jonice needs prayers. Put some prayers, hands in the chat for Jonice. Beefer is upsetting you. Ooh, Matagot or Manicotti for you guys. My mom always said Matagot. I don't know. My family changed the names of things. Like cannoli was Ganoli. I'm like, but it starts with a C. You guys know me about trying to be all correct about my fucking English, so that's hard for me. Uh, what do they say? Ricotta instead of ricotta. Ricotta. I don't know how it turned into that, but all right, sure, I'll go with it. Managot, what else? Trying to think of what else we changed. They changed. Why? I don't know. I don't know where this got changed or how it got changed, but it got changed somewhere. So, biopsy test to come back. Hey, Jonice, I'm gonna give you I'm going to give you hope, girl. I had the same thing. Thyroid cancer is very rare, very, very, very rare, Jonice. I have a huge uh, thing on my thyroid as well, that was scaring the doctors because it was big. I got a biopsy, so my heart goes out with you for that, Jonice, alone, because that needle in the throat is not fun. The FNA, as they call it. Yeah, fine needle biopsy. No, this goddamn needle is like this big long ass needle that they stick right into that thing in your throat, that little divot. Oh, it's horrible. But girl, listen, thyroid cancer is very rare. Okay. I'm just trying to give you hope because I've been there. I've been in your shoes. I waited for those results. I know what it's like, but I you don't have thyroid cancer. I really, really hope so. Okay. I've been there, gone through that, and it's scary. No, Capone, I didn't have cancer, but I had, if they find, I have a nodule on my thyroid. So if they find anything, I believe over a certain size, they get, they scare the shit out of you, right? Because they, first they'll do a little sonogram on it. Then they send you for an FNA. It's a fine needle biopsy, and they stick this thing through your throat. Oh, it's horrible. Um, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's not really the funnest thing either. Having this big ass long needle put in your throat, like not outside. I mean, not inside. They do it from the outside. They stick this needle through your neck, and they grab a little piece of the thyroid to take out and send for testing. Um, most of the time, most of the time they can see in scans, and the biopsy's there to confirm it. So, I mean, it was scary waiting for the results. I had a biopsy for a thyroid. Yeah, the biopsy's terrifying. Came out fine. Yeah, because thyroid cancer is like one of the most rare cancers. So, and you can live without a thyroid. That's the first step. They'll take your thyroid out, and then you'll have to, hopefully, if they do catch cancer, which they usually do catch early, they'll take the thyroid out, and then you just go on Synthroid for the rest of your life. So I'll take a double lidocaine. Yeah, exactly. it's, but you'll be all right, girl. You're gonna get through this. But now, Jonice, I'm asking you for a favor to let us know what the results are as soon as you get them, and one of us are live, because we need to know now. But don't freak out. So many of us have been through it, and we have lived to tell the tale. I noticed a nodule on my thing by myself. Actually, weird enough, um I was having all these symptoms, and then every time I would look up these symptoms, it would always be thyroid problems. Like every time, my hair was falling out. Trying to think what else. I was tired. My nails are brittle. Like, I mean, just like the weirdest things that I would look up, it always brought me to thyroid problems. And now, my grandmother and I believe two of my aunts have Hashimoto's thyroiditis, which is autoimmune thyroid disease. And so I thought maybe I have it, it runs in my family. So I was looking up online these things, and I found this video about how to check your thyroid, you know, and it was like this thing where you take a glass of water and you look in the mirror and you swallow and you could see your thyroid. Now you're really not supposed to see your thyroid. That's the thing when you do this test. When I did it, I noticed while I was swallowing that on the right side, there was this huge thing on the side. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I was panicking. I don't know if you guys like understand what it's like to discover a lump in your body like that. I was freaking out. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. I have something in my throat. I'm freaking out. I made an appointment right away to go see an endocrinologist. And they did the uh sonogram on my throat to have to go back and do my fucking yearly soon. I did it. I probably should have gone already. But yeah, so they, they did the sonogram, and then my nodule ended up being like over, I think it's a centimeter. And then that's, cause for concern. So that's when they start sending you for, um, biopsies and shit. But it was scary as fuck, to find that. And it was right during the time when my mom was sick too. So it was like ugh, it was scary. It was scary. Mine is massive and I'm swollen all the time. You have a goiter, Chit Chat? Or like when does it get to the point that it turns into a goiter? Official tall videos, Miss OMG did not say that I was mentioned. They were talking about themselves. Please don't offend people in my chat and say that they have issues. Okay, thank you. But I don't know. Mine came back. I'm fine. So 16. I've had it since they're saying it's a goiter. Yeah. Once it, I guess, gets past a certain size, I don't know when they decide it's a goiter, but I hate that word. Oh, I got a goiter. I always like hear that. I don't know, in like this New York accent. Oh my God, my goiter. My goiter. Such a weird thing. But yeah, not having knowledge about what is happening and really what could happen. Absolutely, see you in chat. Yeah, Jonice, it's scary. I mean, I don't know if you're having any other symptoms along with your what happened, but trust me, you'll be all right. I have faith. They have to test it. Mm. Debbie Lou, who, damn, the size of a softball. All right, official tall videos. I didn't see her comment. It's who gives a shit? Why do these people just love to argue? This is a nice chat. Stop nitpicking. Thank you, Karma. Thank you. Yeah, right? Goita. Honey boo boo, I got a goita. It's like the worst sound. I have a hard time swallowing. Oh, Dawn, yeah. Mine too. I think sometimes when I'm eating, I like feel like I can't swallow. It's kind of scary. It was kind of worse years ago. I think I'm just used to it now. Like mine showed, this is the weird thing. When I got my biopsy back, right? And I read the report, it said that it has characteristics that I forget exactly how it was worded, but it says that it had these lymphocytes, okay, which are basically like when your body, whenever there's something foreign in your body, your white blood cells and all that shit attack it, right? We all know this, like basic biology. Um, but it said that I had something characteristics that are, what was the word that it used? I don't know. Basically, what it was saying was that like whatever's going on with my thyroid, the inflammation and all that that's there is characteristic of Hashimoto, right? So it said that on my report, yet my doctor won't diagnose me with the Hashimoto's. So because my reports, my blood, my labs basically always come back fine. My THS levels are fine, and all that shit. So, and I like demanded this guy did like a comprehensive fucking thyroid panel on me because I was like, I was reading online all this shit. Like, you can't, sometimes your TSH might be okay, but other levels might be bad. Um, but now when I go back, he only tests my TSH. I think that's it, or THS, whatever. You guys know what I mean. But I don't feel MMD. No, no. What's up? Wait, a positive ANA? No. So you mean the FNA? Can't believe how many of us have this problem. Well, Chit Chat, that's the thing. It's so goddamn common. A lot of people have it. a lot. So Megan Mouse says she just wants you to check your email. Okay, we'll do it, Miss OMG. I can't do it right now, because oh, ANA. No, I'm not positive. Hey, Slub is here. Just made a video of it. Can I drop a link? Sure. Laura, no, I'm the celebrity, all right? Because my name's the one credited. Bitch. No, I didn't even see it yet. I'm gonna have to watch. I went and got tested for all sorts. They tested me for the antibodies for autoimmune disease, and I don't have them. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. I have a hernia on my esophagus. Oh God, that's terrible. I have a hernia too. It was on MM's channel, Your Voice, Her Property, LOL. We're famous, Laura. I said it would have been so much better if Kay called you Life Perplexed or Perplexed QD rather than Laura. You know, you would have got a little plug for your channel. People are probably like, what the fuck is Mega Mobster? Nobody's watching the credits, though. Who the hell watches the credits? I made decisions my mom wanted. I always did what she wanted for me, for her. Absolutely learned so much from her experience. Mine comes and goes, the positive and negative. That's common with Hashimoto's. That's what hold on. I want surgery. I mean, I don't want to have it. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to have it. But I do have some fucking symptoms, and it sucks that I don't know how to explain the symptoms. Like the weight gain. I gained all this weight. Now I know everybody's like, well, you gain weight when you get older, but like I never gained weight my whole life. I couldn't gain weight. And then all of a sudden I got up to, what was it, 150 something pounds last year for like no fucking reason. Like I didn't change anything except for maybe eating a little too much ice cream, which I always did though. I always ate ice cream. I don't know. And I mean, I just fucking went up. But my blood results came back normal. I think a lot of mine. Oh my God, Val. I gotta pin that one. I got tested for lupus too, but I don't know if they tested it enough. I told you guys it's probably like a million times. My dermatologist made me get tested for it for this rash thing that I have on my neck. It's not really a rash, it's like red. I don't know. Hang on, working. My doctor told me, Val's comment, maybe you and Laura could get a green dress and take glamour shots and then sell them for $9. I'm gonna go. Hey, Elov, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go get my sparkly. Laura, how funny would that be? I'm gonna go get a sparkly green dress with long sleeves and shoulder pads, and go take my glamour shots. All right, and I'm gonna sell my fucking things for $10. All right, fuck $9. I'm selling my autograph pictures for $10. My doctor could not tell me if speckled or not. It did say low titer. I don't know what that is. Don't listen to them because mine lay dormant and came back with a vengeance. Oh shit, man. I can't believe how many people have this shit. Rubber ducky, she was told she had it. Turns out she never did. Holy shit, Michelle P. Rubber ducky. I have symptoms of lupus, but test was negative. That's what happened with me, Mercedes girl. The hair, all that shit. Because the lupus and thyroid disease, a lot of the symptoms are the same. The butterfly lash. See, I didn't have that, honey boo boo. I had this thing on my neck. It just like appeared one day. My dermatologist got very concerned about it and told me to go see a rheumatologist, and I did. And they supposedly tested me. I don't know. Holy shit! I had a fishing pole in our library, so my dad's tucked away in the corner. My cat just got the hook stuck in her lip. Oh my God! Ah! Oh my God! Oh my God! Soldier photo. horse. No. Fishing for cats. No. That is, I don't know how the fuck people do fishing. I just don't. Sorry. Can't do it. Cannot hurt animals. Can't do it. Can't do it. A bunch of these guys I went to high school with that I was friends with, like my good friends, they like go to these fishing tournaments and they fucking post the pictures on Facebook all the time and Instagram. And I'm like, ugh, like I can't. I can't. ANA antibody. I have systemic lupus. I caught my sister in the forehead. Oh god. Blah. Blah. Oh my god. Oh, that's so scary. Systemic lupus is very common. Very, very common. When my mom's kidneys failed, and they don't know if this could have, I don't know, man. My mom could have had fucking lupus for all I know, because that's another huge cause of kidney failure. I mean, the number one cause is high blood pressure. Laura, get your fucking blood pressure under control and kill her. But the number one cause of kidney failure is high blood pressure. Um, but anyway, a lot. Then there's lupus. My mom, we don't know why her kidneys failed. They said it was autoimmune. You know, could my mom have had lupus? I don't remember if she said she was tested or not for lupus. But yeah, her kidneys failed for no reason. We still don't know why. Because some people could have lupus and not have, from what I understand, a lot of the symptoms. My friend was fishing with her boyfriend and got the hook stuck. Oh my God. Oh God. Right next to his right eye. Oh my fucking God. Well, she pierced his eyebrow for him, I guess, right? No. Oh my God. Holy shit. I cannot believe how many people have lupus in here. Wow. Oh my God, soldier photos. That is fucking insanity. I have autoimmune disease, Hashimoto's, cardiomyopathy, lupus. And that's what's crazy, Debbie Lou, who's you once you have one autoimmune disease, you could have all of them. Like it's crazy. Crazy. Analyzer supposedly had lupus. Sure she did. I don't believe anything that woman says. So even if she did, I wouldn't believe it. I just don't believe her. Oh, hold on. I wonder if I have fibro. I know Doctor knows I may have intestinal. Mercedes girl, my mom's cousin has that. It's horrible. She's always talking about it on Facebook. In interstitial. I can't say it, but I know what you're talking about. Painful is not even the word for it, from what I understand. Oh my goodness. I fully think medication the doctor gave me made the situation worse than it needed to be. That happens a lot, Dawn Marie. Lupus is autoimmune disease. One of my sister has it, and does one's our sons. Wow. Oh my God. Yeah. Same here. Daily Poppins prayers for all you guys that are dealing with any type of autoimmune disease, because that sucks. It's hard. It's hard. So many people in this world suffering. We absolutely need to be there for one another, lift each other up instead of tearing each other apart. I'm with you, girl. I'm with you, Jonice. Yeah, there was a video made about empowering women. Empowering women. I just kind of found it funny because you can't make a video about empowering women while at the same time simultaneously tearing one down. Doesn't work like that. You can't do that. Okay. And then you can't continue to tear down another woman for weeks and weeks and leaving that video up. I'd kind of be embarrassed, to be honest with you. That's not empowering women. You don't empower women by tearing down another woman. That's not what empowering is. Empowering is supporting. Period. Period. Okay. So I just want to put that out there as well. You empower by supporting, not by supporting and tearing down another woman. That's not how you empower anybody. Just saying. Just saying. Hey, Judith. Hey, Carol. If I didn't say hi, I see you, girl. Carol, I always see you say hi to me in Laura's chats. Sometimes I'm sometimes when I'm in Laura's chats and somebody says hi to me and I'll start typing to one person and then I see like 20 people saying hi and I'm like, oh, like I can't. I try to like scroll back up and get all the names so I remember and then I'm like, and then I just give up and I go, hi everybody. But like I see everybody saying hi. I feel so bad sometimes because when I'm on my phone, it's hard. I have to type everybody's names out, and because it doesn't do the tag thing. So just know that when I see you guys, when you say hi to me, I see all of you guys always. Just want to let you guys know that. So I'm not dude, this is the weirdest thing. I keep getting these updates from LinkedIn. Hold on. Hello? All right. I'm like, hello, as if I'm on the phone and somebody's going to answer me back. Sorry, my boss want to make some plans for the day. Remember when we said this? Remember when you said that? Yeah, you remember everything, don't you, Jesse? You do. You do. Don't let you forget nothing. Just throw out a hello to all. That's what I try to do. Yeah. Check your text. I will in a second, John. I'm going to have to end this in a minute because, my boss is calling me to get back to work here. Um, I got things to do. I can't. I'm on my phone right now. So I'm going to have to do that. Exactly. We need to stop with the tit for tat and stupid arguing and just move on. The works is in a bad enough state as it is. I agree with you. Um, agree with you, Daily Poppins. There, that's just not my idea of empowering women. I, I'm like listening to that and like thinking, this isn't how you empower, though. This isn't empowering another person by tearing another. You don't empower somebody by tearing somebody else down. That's not how empowering works. Um, so I mean, try again. Try again. Prayers are all any kind of health issues or autoimmune disease. It's hard for others to understand that your daily health could be a challenge. So true. So true. Hey, Bellamia. So, yes, with that said, I think I have to end this one. My phone's about to die. And like I said, gotta get moving here. The boss needs his Lucky Charms. That's what he just asked me for. Imagine being that age again. His biggest worry right now is going to look at Halloween shit and getting Lucky Charms. You know what I'm saying? Man, I wish that was my worries. Well, it is my worries right now. He's just made it my worry. He's like, I want Lucky Charms. All right, dude. Where you got that from? I don't know. But hey. Um, anyway, I just wanted to straighten some things out. Um, go check out the Chris Watts documentary. Make sure you watch the credits so you can see my name. I'm gonna go actually check that out before I go get my Lucky Charms and stuff. But stay healthy, take care of yourselves. Thank you guys, whoever super chatted today. I appreciate it. And who joined memberships, I also appreciate you. I will be back probably sometime in the next couple of days when my son goes back to school. So, love you guys. Prayers to everybody. One life to live. We only have one life to live. If you need to talk, you know where my email is, okay? So, and I'll talk to you guys, the rest of you guys later. Thank you, mods, and thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Love all you guys. Jonice, we got your back, girl. Prayers. All right. We'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.